Edo speaks as IPOB accuses Okpebholo of gifting Fulani terrorist 6 billion naira. My dear listeners, here is another interesting news I bring to your listening ears. Moving on to the full details, kindly please ensure you like, subscribe to this channel and share. The Edo State government has reacted to the allegation by the indigenous people of Biafra that Governor Monday Okpebholo gifted 6 billion naira to Fulani terrorists. The reaction of the state government was contained in a statement on Thursday by the Chief Press Secretary to the Governor, Fred Itua. The statement said, "The attention of the Edo State government has been drawn to a recent press statement issued by the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, a proscribed terrorist organization by the federal government of Nigeria, in which it falsely accuses His Excellency Governor Monday Okpebholo of allocating 6 billion naira to compensate so-called Fulani terrorists and alleges betrayal of the people of Edo State. We consider this publication not only inciting but also a vile attempt by a terrorist group to distort facts, sow ethnic division and destabilize the peace and unity of Edo State. It is a familiar strategy of IPOB to spew falsehood and incite hatred under the guise of activisms. Their desperate attempt to drag Governor Okpebholo into the agenda of violence and ethnic disintegration will fail. Let it be made clear that no compensation of 6 billion naira was approved or paid to any group as claimed. The figures and narrative have been peddled and are fictitious, malicious, and deliberately misleading. The Edo State government was not and will not compensate any individual or group involved in acts of terror or criminality. Governor Monday Okpebholo remains committed to justice and the rule of law. His administration has prioritized the safety of all citizens, irrespective of ethnic or religious background. The baseless allegations that he handed over vigilantes to Fulani authorities is not only a ridiculous lie but an affront to the memory of the security personnel who serve Edo State with honor. IPOB's attempt to incite ethnic violence is criminal and rejected by Edo people. The good people of Edo State are known for their unity, hospitality, and progressive values. We reject IPOB's attempt to use blood-stained rhetoric to cause unrest in our land. Their efforts to export their terrorist ideology into Edo State are dead on arrival. The group's audacity to lecture Southern governors on bravery is laughable. IPOB is responsible for the death of thousands of innocent Nigerians, including Igbos, through its armed wing, the Eastern Security Network. A group that murders, maims, and imposes illegal sit-at-home orders in the Southeast cannot pretend to care about justice or human rights. We urge the security agencies to investigate and bring to book the authors of this inciting publication. No group, however loud, should be allowed to threaten public peace or attempt to instigate ethnic warfare in a state known for tolerance and peaceful coexistence. The Edo State government will not be distracted by the noise of criminals masquerading as freedom fighters. We will continue to pursue peace, development, and inclusive governance for every resident of Edo State. We stand with the people, we stand for the truth, and we reject terrorism in every form. My dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news and clearly moving on to the full comment section. The first comment here says, "You are calling IPOB terrorist group. What will you call those hibernating in your terrorists, kidnapping, raping, and killing your people? Has IPOB ever attacked any part of Edo State before? What are all these vituperations coming from a government spokesperson, basically calling people ugly names? Another comment here says, even though it's not 6 million, but you paid money because you cannot protect people of Edo State because you are a coward. Another comment here says, okay, fine. The money you gave Fulani was not up to 6 million. Was not up to 6 million. How much you can't give them? Do well to tell us the actual amount. And another comment here says, IPOB can be far from the truth, judging the way you ran to Kano to beg the killers of your own people on their own soil. You are ashamed to Ledo people that you vowed to protect at your selection day by Oshobaba. Remember to compensate your farmers whose farms have been harvested and its fruit given to cows. If you have questions, you wouldn't be able to sleep over the blood of your people spewed by Fulani killer hitmen, designated internationally as number 3 most terrible terrorist group in the world. And the last comment here says, believe it or not, IPOB have opened the eyes of the people of Nigeria to an extent, and we don't care. You call IPOB will remain relevant. My dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news.